There have been so many developments this week. One is, of course, the great success of India sending its Chandrayaan and its landing successfully, defying the skepticism of the rest of the world. So India now can take pride in its uniqueness in succeeding where others are not venturing. Second is developments in Russia, where Putin's suspected rival, the Wagner group of mercenaries leader, died in a plane crash. And of course, India's participation in many international events. The Prime Minister's travels to many countries all make India a notable country in the Committee of Nations. But as a humble observer of the world events, if I can put it so, can we claim that the global south is now there and India can play a leadership role? That is very much a question that has to be answered by more competent persons. My submission is India is not yet a liberal democracy, and this constrains our dreams and visions for a role in the world. Simply because of one or two stray events, we cannot say that we have acquired a new status. There is not much debate and discussion in India. As a liberal democracy, we must see the elites must be speaking out, playing a role. We must have intellectuals, experts, scientists, tech czars offering their solutions to many of the problems that the global south faces. There is still great deal of poverty, disorder, a disrespect for law and order rule, and this leads to a new type of political elite, if I can use a word that is unfamiliar to the Indian readers, kleptocracy. That is, those who won the elections resort to using the state's resources not for the advancement of the citizens, but the advancement of those in power. So this is a sort of a new type of kleptocracy, democracy, completely turned upside down, and this limits our claim to be a world leader. Democratic institutions and many of the political institutions like judiciary, press, and the freedom of many kinds are promoted, fostered, and protected. We cannot become a free society, a liberal democracy. There is no point in being a friend and cultivating friendship with countries like dictatorships, autocracies, called by any other name, not genuine democracies like Great Britain, where 1,000-year-old democratic institutions are still flourishing and the world looks at it with envy, and this realization is not spread among the citizens in India. In India, I don't seem to see any improvements in the liberal institutions. Even in a latest development like press freedom, media freedom, we see the old government-controlled broadcasting system prevails. and everyone keeps silence rather than speaking out their views. So my plea once again will be to stick to the core values of democracy, freedom, individual liberty, and not to the obeying silence prevailing autocratic developments and expressions of many deviations from our core democratic values. Thank you.